Hello, Super Sentai fans, and welcome back to Project Unlock, the first episode in the final 100. We're getting there. These are the final 100 keys, or part of the final 100 keys that I need to have all 672 Ranger keys of all kinds and types that they've made. So today we're going to be completing some things. So one of the things that I was very close to completing, and are always kind of throwaway keys that I just get randomly in Project Unlock episodes, was candy toy keys. And so since I was pretty much done with them, there was one seller that I was able to get the remaining three. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the remaining three. So I think I paid coincidentally, $3 for each of these. So they were not very expensive whatsoever. They're also very nicely packed in here. And I think some of them are definitely from the same key set. But we first of all have here, and I mean, these are very nicely wrapped. So the first one we have is, I want to say this was from key set, or Candy Toy key set 3, I think sounds right. We have Vol Shark. So the stickers, yeah, these are used, so the sticker should already be applied. So we have Vol Shark as our first key for the day. Not a very exciting one whatsoever. None of these keys at the beginning are that exciting, that's why I'm starting with them. But they will fully complete our Candy Toy keys, because in the last episode where I got Candy Toy keys, I got, what was it? It was Abre Black was in that episode, and the metallic Gokai Red that came with the Christmas cake, because that was a Candy Toy type key. And so I was like, well, it's just time to finish this out. So this one is not from key set 2. I think this is from key set, or not key set 3. I think this was from key set 2, maybe 4. And that is Go On Gold. So we have that one as well. And then last but not least, the final Candy Toy style key that I've needed for my collection, which the Candy Toy keys had I want to say there was 30 something of them. That sounds remotely correct. So there was a couple exclusives to this line. I really like Candy Toy keys, or I like them now that I'm done with them. They're not as good as Deluxe, but they were always the closest to Deluxe. So we have Geki Violet as our final Candy Toy key. And that is the end of Candy Toy. So, there we go. We're done. So now, after Deluxe, we're done with Candy Toys. That's two different types of keys left, or two different types of keys that have been completed, which leaves Gashapon, Premium Bandai, and Promotional keys, which are all varying degrees of difficult in their own right to get. Now, a funny thing about this episode is that I've already recorded some of it, kind of. So back in July, which is the day that I'm recording this, which I've always put the date up there somewhere, I did a live stream where I unboxed a bunch of stuff that came in this Bai box that was not these keys. And in that stream, this clip happened. Yes. So there is whoa! The comments just popped up on the chat now. Wow, I can actually see them now. So I did get Time Yellow, and it's a very good and honestly pretty good condition Time Yellow. There's a little bit of fraying there, but for the $17 that I paid for this key, that usually goes for literally 50 or 60, that was a steal. So we have this key from the absolutely ridiculous from Gashapon Legend Set 2, which has the rarest keys, which I got Blue Mask from that set a couple months ago, and now I have Time Yellow. So we are very slowly piecing that all together. Now, we complete another type of keys. So, which I guess, this is the type of keys that can technically never be complete, because this is the only type of keys that there are at this point, but that's Premium Bandai. So Premium Bandai takes up a good majority of the Ranger Key collection, due to the fact that ever since 2013, the toy line has been exclusively Premium Bandai. So we've talked about on the show here, a number of different episodes about Premium Bandai sets, and the last episode before this one was the Debos set at the end of July. And in that video, I probably mentioned at some point that there was only one Premium Bandai key set left to get. Well, finally, at long last, I've actually gotten what is, I think, my favorite Premium Bandai key set, and I cannot believe that it took me so long to get this. Ranger Key Set, you can't even see it. Ranger Key Set Movie Edition. And this is the perfect timing. This is how, this was the universe telling me that it was time to get this set and knock this out. So basically in June, July, there was a promotion going on Bandai. You had to win a Yahoo Japan auction listing that was at least 15,000 yen. I found a listing that was exactly 15,000 yen. I put in a bid, nobody else bid, and I won it. And if you won it, you got a 50% off international shipping coupon. So that made this box significantly cheaper, especially because it's a big box. So not only did I win this, this is sealed. So like in the past, I've gotten premium Bandai sets where like I've gotten the shipper box, but it's opened, but the stickers haven't been applied. This is the premium Bandai shipper box, and it hasn't even been opened. Like this box is sealed, which is crazy. So hopefully this is the right set. I can't read that, so I don't actually know if that says that it's the right set at all. It'd be really funny if it wasn't. So, but at long last, I can finally add a set that I just think is really cool. I've always liked the look of this set. I've always wanted it, but I never got it. It's still on the tissue paper. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Oh, I finally have it. You can actually see me in the reflection there. Yes! Ranger Key Set Movie Edition! We're done with Premium Bandai, except for the fact that like the Keynote set's not out yet and stuff like that, and there's, I guess, going to be an annual key now. An annual key set. Oh, yes, this is perfect. So, this is a set from Gokaiger, or Go Busters versus Gokaiger, that features the Mecha keys and the Buddyroid keys and the Phantom Ranger keys. Really, really cool. So this has Flashman, Jew Ranger, Dai Ranger, Gao Ranger, Maju Ranger, Bokenger, Keke Ranger, I guess technically Gokaiger and Go Buster keys. I don't even remember what the back of this box is. No, it's just a graphic there. But it has, what is it, 17? Oh, I'm knocking everybody over. 17 keys, because you get the 5. Okay, there goes the tissue paper. So you get the 5 Phantom Ranger keys. You get the 4 Buddyroid keys to go with the BJ Stag that came out in the main line. And then you get 7? Wait, 3, 8 Mecha keys, because you get those and you get the greater power of the Go Busters key. So, I can't believe this. I got it 100% pristine condition for 15,000 yen. I think when this came out like 10 years ago, literally, I think this was like 13,000 yen or something like that. So, oh, this is amazing. This is absolutely incredible. Let me move the other keys from today out of the way, because we don't really care about those right now. We'll put this there. Oh, no. Here's the stickers, which was always a weird thing about this set. So, they gave you, 2 sets of stickers, just like premium Bandai sets do. But they also gave you chest stickers for the Mecha keys. I don't really know why, because they are painted. They're fully painted. This was actually the very first set that ever had painted chests, because the other premium sets had stickers. Because this was the 3rd premium Bandai set, after One Click and Legend Edition, but I have it. And it's so nice. I'm so happy about this. I'm going to try to stand it up there a little bit. So there we go. So I've always wanted to see, what is the Phantom Ranger keys? What do they look like in person? Because I've always just loved the idea of these keys. They're all translucent. They have a visor paint there, and that's it. It's such a cool concept. I've always really, really liked them. They have their own unique key number and everything, too, right there, 226. That's freaking cool. So, I've always thought it was kind of funny, because basically, this entire set has a bunch of keys, but they're all basically the same keys. Because in the movie, the MacGuffin items are these Phantom Ranger keys. And when they use these Phantom Ranger keys in Gokaiger at the end of the movie, it produces this key, which is the greater power of the Go Busters key. And what this key does, so basically it produces this key, I got that wrong. It goes in order. So they use the Phantom Ranger keys, how did this go? It's been a while. Basically, I know that the Phantom keys turn into, these keys, the Buddyroid keys or something like that, and then when they used them, it made this key, and then this key turned into the Mecha key. So essentially, these are all kind of like the same key, just transforming into each other. But the greater power of the Go Busters key is this all metallic orange Mecha key, which is really, really neat looking. I really like it. And there it is. There is a sticker that they include that's just all orange. So the Phantom keys don't have stickers, but yeah. And then that turns into, what was it? Flash Keen, Daijujin, Ruteo, Galkeen, Majikeen, Daiboken, and Gekitoja. I've also always wanted to take a look at one of the Boideroid keys of Usada or Initan. The two of them that are really weird looking keys that I really wish they would have used this kind of style for Inu Brother in the Dawn Brother set. I think that really would have worked for this, but basically you just fold it like this and that's the key. So that's always very interesting to me. These still can move, I think. I think so. Yeah, they can. They're just kind of tight. But yeah, such an interesting kind of key. So very fascinating. But yeah, I mean, I probably won't bother to, sit here and look through every single key. You can clearly see them here. And I gotta apply all the stickers and everything, but I'm so happy right now. But here is Daijujin. Figured at the very least I should show this one off. So, there it is. So, like, yes, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I actually kind of wish they would have done more mecha keys. These were cool. They only did these 7, and they just didn't go anything beyond that. But these were really neat. I like the blockier design and everything. It's cool. So, yeah, I think this is a really unique set. I think they have really cool looking keys in it. And it's a fun movie. So I've always really, really wanted this set. And I'm just so freaking happy to finally have it. And with that, I have fully assembled Ranger Key Set Movie Edition. And that is where we're going to wrap up this week's episode, or this episode of Project Unlock, the final 100. So, one of my favorite hauls, truly, because, like, I got a really good deal on Time Yellow. We're done with Candy Toys. We're done with Premium Bandai. It's a set I've wanted for such a long time, and it looks so good. Very, very happy here today. So, with the 17 keys in Movie Edition, the 3 Candy Toy keys, and the 1 Gashapon, that is adding an additional 21 keys to our total, which is like a fourth of the remaining 100, essentially. So, definitely some very, very good dents made here today, and this is probably one of my favorite hauls that I've ever had. So, this is fantastic. So, that's going to do it. So, of course, for next time, you guys can check out the rest of Project Unlock here on the channel and follow the journey to the final 100's full completion, however long that's going to take. I really don't know. Of course, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or LightningFigPR, and I'll see you on Project Unlock, where we're always looking for the next key.
To wrap up this video, I'd like to thank my $5 and above patrons: Jurassic Samurai, Robert Browning, Static Thunder, Brendan Overland, Maji Yellow, MCPC Studios, Comics 1017, James Darty, Eric Berry, Matthew Thorne, Josh Landry, Pyramidus, CBT Tesla, Cross SCV, Caboose Ed, Socket Monsters, Anthony Love, Daniel Pika, Hella Geo, Thrasher, Jesus Prime, Uni Warrior Thomas, and Lewis Carnes. You can support Toku Topics for as little as $1 a month on my Patreon, linked in the description below.